But man, talking about sweeps. Oh, the Pelicans. Oh, the Pelicans. Pelicans. These guys, they're a talented team.
Mm-hmm.
The Pelicans are so talented. They had the same issues that the Wizards had last season. This is being young, inexperienced. Like the Pelicans should have won Game 3. My goodness,
should have won it, and it should have been by over 10 points. Like I said, I told you, the Pelicans would not. Well, if they win, it'll be by 10 or more points. And they had it. I was like, I called it. I told you, I knew it. And I'm watching the game. I'm just like, no, stop missing. Steph Curry, shoot the three. No, great. I was hyped. I was hyped at the shot because we all know he's gonna win MVP.
It's seeming like it now.
That's why I was like, already know he's gonna win it. And that shot just made it, even more promising. And I was just like, let's go.
Yeah.
But
that's just bad, man.
Yeah, it's just bad. You can't blow a 20-point lead.
You can't.
No, nah.
They lost 109 to 198, and they allowed, I think, 6 or 7 offensive rebounds in the fourth quarter within a 5-minute span. Draymond Green and Harrison Barnes just came in there and did what they did, along with Sean Livingston, too. It was a smart idea when Steve Kerr went small because Sean Livingston is a matchup problem for pretty much all point guards because Sean Livingston is a 6'8" point guard. So he has that length and ability that it really goes to show you that he's a backup. Mm-hmm. This is how great Stephen Curry is. Like, he's a backup. Sean Livingston's a backup. So, I mean, it was bad on the Pelicans' part because you see the Warriors. The Warriors are a long three-point shoot. They shoot threes. So when you shoot a lot of threes, there's gonna be a lot of long rebounds. So it's not even like the big men just aren't boxing out or anything. I mean, granted, there are some of the plays that they got offensive rebounds around that were like Anthony Davis was right there, and if he would have boxed somebody out, they would have been good. But if a team shoots a long rebound, that rebound can go anywhere. It can bounce anywhere. It can go far anywhere. So it's like there's issues with their boxing out because the guard, like the shooting guard, at least has to box out, and the point guard supposed to be getting back on transition defense. But like you see, Draymond Green just flying in, getting an offensive rebound. I'm like, Tyreek Evans, that's your assignment.
Gotta box out.
Yeah, like you see him flying in, and then Ryan Anderson's guarding him. I was like, you got to box out, dude. Like, you can't allow that many offensive rebounds because that's exactly how they lost. They allowed Steph Curry, and he even got fouled on this play. They allowed Maurice Space to get an offensive rebound. He kicks out to Steph Curry. Steph Curry missed his first 3-point attempt. Then Maurice Space gets the offensive rebound. And he had a 3% chance of getting this ball. 3% chance. Then they let him go and get the offensive rebound, kicks out to Steph Curry. They foul Steph Curry on a shot, and he knocks it in, and then it's overtime. Like, you can't let the Warriors beat you like that. Like, what do y'all? I mean, obviously, you think they should have. They should have won. But like you said, a few plays don't make the game.
It don't. But I'll say it was more than a few plays. It was a string of plays through a whole quarter.
They should have definitely did what they were supposed to do. If they really wanted to get to the next round. Like, they should have definitely played better defense, and they should have got them offensive rebounds. And this is just sad that they gave up so many, and you know that's a 3-point shooting team, so you can't let them get the rebounds because they're gonna shoot the three.
Yeah, that's when you get an offensive rebound, that is one of the highest percentage chances of hitting a 3-point shot.
Yeah, because nobody else.
Because there's nobody guarding. Yeah,
especially with that team. That's crazy.
It's deadly.
Exactly.
So when you're a great
in there trying to get the rebound.
Pretty much.
Why would you lag from the box? Like, go ahead and try and grab the ball.
Because I feel like what they're thinking is they think they are, since they're a great offensive rebounding team, they feel like they're going to get the offensive rebound. So everybody's not crashing like they should. Granted, so they're trying to stay back, but they lose. When your back is turned, you lose where your assignment is. But you think, speaking of Sean Livingston, do y'all think? And I know he's not a playoff veteran, but do you think that his veteran aspect helps for that team? And he's not really but since he's been in the league for a while, you know what I'm saying? Do you think? Because he is playing with a bunch of young players.
Excuse me. I think. I mean, any veteran experience helps your team because you got a wisdom.
It don't help that much though, because he doesn't really get in. I mean, yeah, of course, like the veteran aspect does.
Yeah,
but
because
like,
a player
Sean Livingston himself.
I mean, why isn't Sean Livingston himself a good veteran to have?
I never say he wasn't a good veteran. He is.
That's what you're saying, though. That's just
you just said that.
I said it's not that much that big of a deal, basically.
Why?
Because like the offense is still great, and I mean that veteran aspect does give them kind of a sense of experience and kind of gives them a sense of discipline as well.
But
go ahead.
The veteran aspect is what when the game's getting out of control. Like, you know how the Warriors can sometimes get a little out of control. They can play to the hype of the crowd. You know, they get a little riled up. The veteran aspect, the veteran player is the one that settles everybody down and calms everything down. They're the ones that slow the offense down, tell everybody, hey, guys, we gotta chill out. Because even yesterday's game or the game 2 days ago, Steph Curry, he had 39 points. And you at some point, you can see, man, Steph is hot. We just got to keep force feeding him. But then you can keep force feeding him, and then he can, it ends up not being good shot selection. I remember when Klay Thompson dropped 27 in the third quarter or so, they even said that they were trying to force feed him the ball because they're like, Klay's hot.
No, you can't be doing that.
Exactly. So that's what the veteran perspective does for you. And on certain times when they might get down or someone that they see the Pelicans are coming back, it could be Sean Livingston or Maurice Spates or Leonardo Barbosa that tells them, hey, guys, we gotta knuckle down because these guys they're not a feisty team. They know how to come back and make their way back into games. We're not out of this until the clock hits 0-0. So the veteran perspective it's a big deal. The veteran perspective might have helped Toronto.
It might have. It probably definitely would.
But you see, what I'm saying? I mean, a better player is not gonna give you superpowers and make you hit every shot.
No.
He's not. That's what Paul Pierce doesn't do that. Yeah, he's there for, you know what I'm saying? He's there to like he's there to calm him down and stuff. So any veteran on any team knows what it's like to be in a situation where,
young players.
Yeah, where they get like hot-headed or start getting sporadic and stuff. They just, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what they're there for. That's what I feel like in the playoffs too. People like, yo, guys, we need to calm down. You know what I'm saying? Think about that 20-point. Think about that 20-point game when it was down by 20. I bet you Sean Livingston probably said something in that huddle. I bet you he probably said something.
Probably did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And imagine this. Look at the Pelicans. Look at how many veterans do the Pelicans really have on their team?
None. I'm looking at it. I'm still looking at it.
Exactly.
I'm still looking at it.
How many veterans all the Pelicans had to be told with. Granted, Monty Williams, I don't know what he told them, but he told them, especially on that last play, you don't let it get to that last play. Mm-hmm. But apparently on that last play, he told them foul Stephen Curry before he can attempt the 3-point shot. There was a chance to foul Stephen Curry before he got to that 3-point shot. And then they had another chance when Maurice Spates got the offensive rebound to foul him. Didn't do it.
You got to foul him quick.
Exactly.
You got to foul him quick.
Exactly. At that point, the Warriors are down by 3 points. You foul him, he's going for 2. And there's less time on the clock for them to even get a shot up after this point, after you go shoot your free throws.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't make sense to me how or why. It's honestly just an experience that's coming to the forefront.
You think they weren't playoff ready?
No, they were playoff ready. See, they were playoff ready because they were able to compete with the best team in the league. I can tell
every game.
Yeah, they were playoff ready, but they just weren't playoff experienced. Like if LeBron James was on that team, they win game. I mean, LeBron James is the best player in the world. So I mean, they're gonna win more than just game 3. But if you have somebody like LeBron James, even if you had a player like Derek Fisher on your team, a veteran, Derek Fisher, that's the role he played when he played on the Oklahoma City Thunder when they went to the finals. They had that veteran voice in the locker room. Him, Kendrick Perkins, they had that voice that was like, hey guys, we got to do this. You got to settle down. When the Thunder knocked off the Spurs that a few years ago, Derek Fisher was sitting there telling them like, hey, we're not out of this yet. When James Harden led like a 13-point comeback when they were down in, I think, game 5 in San Antonio, they made a comeback and beat the Spurs. So it's that veteran, having a veteran to settle you down and keep your heads on the game and not start thinking, oh, we're about to go home. Because think about it. If you're losing, think about all the if you guys have played sports. Think about when you're down, you're looking at the clock, you're just saying, man, we're really like our season's over. You know what I mean? But that veteran is the one that tells you, hey, this game isn't over until the clock hits 0.
Pretty much.
So I mean, now that the Pelicans have experience, Anthony Davis is gonna be a problem.
I told y'all. Then I told y'all
That
I
man
wanted
was
to see
going off, though,
LeBron. He 36.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he balled.
I told y'all I wanted to see him play. He's the ultimate finesser, big
The
man.
ultimate
We already
finesser.
had this talk. We already had this
Ultimate
talk.
finesser,
I told you I'd rather see him than Westbrook.
Oh, so now he's a big man.
I told you he was a big man.
No,
You can't. No,
remember
remember,
he's a power forward.
no, he's a big man.
He's a
He's a center.
It's the same
He's a center.
thing.
He's
He's
a
a power
center.
forward.
He's a center. Because when
He's
you
a
say
big
big man, you think of center. We already had this.
Oh
Already
my
had
god,
this debate.
he's a power
He's a
forward.
center.
He's listed
He's
as a power
center.
forward.
He's
No,
a
he's
center.
Omar
He's a
Sheik
center.
is the center.
Omar Sheik he's not. He's dumb. No,
What?
center is the dominant. The dominant.
And Anthony Davis is a dominant.
I don't call Amir Asik a big man. He's an Amir Asik. I
Wow.
call Anthony Davis a big man.
Wow. Okay.
I told y'all he's gonna be a
Okay.
problem.
Anthony Davis is a power forward, bro. He is a power
Center.
forward. Power forward or big men.
Mm-hmm.
Center
They're
or
considered
big
big.
man. Power forward.
He's
Well,
a
he's
power
interchangeable.
forward.
He's a big man.
Just like when you get your character on 2K, it says point guard / shooting guard. Yes. He's a power forward / center. He's a center. He's a big
Nope.
man. He's a big man. He's the ultimate finesser big man in the league.
Oh my
I'm
god.
glad I saw him play.
Oh
he did
my
his
gosh.
thing.
He's a whatever, man.
I was about to say, just
Whatever.
let it
You know, can't argue with these people sometimes. But,